everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout. And today I'm going to start off with that piece of green paper, which is the Doodlebug Petite Prints in the Grasshopper Gingham Linen. And I'm going to need to gut this paper, but my Caterpillar Pro Trimmer won't do that because the blade is fixed. So I always keep a little Fiskars trimmer around so that I can just use that if I need to gut paper. So that's what I'm going to do in just a second. There we go. Then on top of that, I will place that Santa paper, which is from Photoplay North Pole Trading Company, and it's the Better Not Pout paper. And then that diagonal, as long as we're talking about it, paper behind is the same Better Not Pout paper, but it's the opposite side. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to scrapbook this really cute photo of two of my grandkids. That's M2 and M3, and they're watching a video. I do this every year for them. There's a website called, or app you can do called Portable North Pole, and you create videos for the kids, and Santa tells them in that video whether they're naughty or nice. So I've been doing this for probably, maybe 4 years, 3 or 4 years, before I knew that there were going to be 4 kids. Because it's now quite a process for me to do that, because they also individualize the videos to them a little bit about like whether they go to school, things they like, things they need to be working on, that kind of stuff. But it's really cute and they love them. So I made a frame out of the green paper and put it around the Santa paper. And now I'm taking this diagonal stripe and I'm going to make a banner out of that so that I can mount the photo itself. And the photo itself is, if you could see this really closely, M2, who's my grandson there, has his hands at his mouth because he's watching the video and he's nervous about whether Santa's going to tell him whether he's naughty or nice. The funny part about this is it's not the first time he's seen it, but he got nervous every time. So, oh my gosh, it was so cute. So I have this ornament here and it says naughty on one side and nice on the other, and my idea was to take that and hang it from this layout here. But first I want to get in some journaling space here, and so I'm using cards from Ellie Studio there, and I'm not loving the that red. It's kind of disappearing into the background. So I'm grabbing more cards. That's what I'm doing because they sit off to my right hand there. At least I thought I was grabbing. Yep, there they. Oh, I was going to grab more cards from that and I didn't find it. So I went to my Christmas stash of cards. I keep them in a 4x6 photo holder, and I found one that says "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," and I thought, well, I knew actually that this was going to be the night before Christmas because they got their videos on Christmas Eve. Next year I have to be a little bit more proactive about this. So at least if nothing else, I can create the videos more like a little bit earlier on with school photos and that kind of stuff, and then go from there. And like things are supposed to, they always need to work on not fighting with their brothers and sisters, and that's one of the things. So anyway, so now as I'm kind of playing with this, I'm thinking maybe there's wood on that ornament. I'm thinking maybe some more wood. And I kind of like the idea of circles here because perhaps that will, take some attention away. So the wood veneer there is from Ellie Studio, as is the "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" card. That one was a printable from Ellie Studio, but it is Ellie Studio. So I have one that says December. A little wood that says December. I decided ultimately to use the ho 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 piece at the top left, that top banner there, and not to use the ornament. I was just having a hard time visualizing what could go with the ornament. That was my issue there. All right, so then I found that piece that has all the reindeer names on it. And I thought that was cute because, we're talking about Santa here. So that's from Colorcast Designs. That one was from Christmas of 2020. So you wouldn't be able to buy it now anyway. I'm thinking I need a little something to mount some of these pieces on. So I grabbed this green polka dotted washi tape. I don't know where that's from. I don't have a label on it, unfortunately. Early on, I didn't label what company my washi tape was from, and that's what happened here. I usually write it on the inside of the roll, but I didn't here. But, green washi tape, done. Adding a little bit of foam tape to the back of that wood veneer piece, because that one is very flat and didn't stand up, whereas all the other pieces that I'm using here in wood are standing off the layout a bit. So I just needed to get some shadow behind that so it looked kind of normal. So then I'm just adding in 2 strips up here so it gives a little bit more presence to that ho 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 banner there. It was such a small piece that it really needed a little bit of help there. It just wasn't good on its own. Then adding in that December there. And then I'm going to tell you something I did, because I don't remember if I did this on camera. I added some holly to the right of the December that's also Ellie Studio that you would probably see in the still shots, I believe. Wood veneer again. And then I have some stars here that I'm adding to the top left and bottom left clusters there. Those stars are from Studio Calico. So I'm using my glue dots here, some tiny glue dots, to be able to get these on. I really like those because I think they tend to stick better. So adding those in. Okay. Not terribly exciting when you're just doing glue dots. There we go. So I have all those pieces on. And then I'm just taping this down. Sometimes I'll pop a little bit of foam tape under the edges of those banners, the tails of the banner, which is what I'm going to do here. And then that raises it a little bit off, gives it a little bit of dimension, gives it a little bit of shadow, so it looks a little bit more like a banner. Not that you don't know it's a paper banner. All right, you guys, there you are. Now you can see the holly on the December there. Here's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.